Take a deep breath with me right now. Feel the air slowly filling your lungs, expanding your chest, nourishing every cell in your body. Hold it gently for a moment. And now release, letting go of even a fraction of the tension you're carrying. Good. If your heart is aching tonight, if it feels shattered into 1,000 jagged pieces, if memories keep replaying like a broken record on an endless loop, if you lie awake wondering whether you'll ever feel whole or worthy of love again, you are exactly where you need to be. I see you. I feel you. I am with you in this moment, and I promise you this with every ounce of sincerity. Healing is not only possible, it is already beginning the very instant you open your heart to the profound, timeless wisdom of Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha. My dear friends, heartbreak is one of the most universal and deeply human experiences we will ever face. It transcends culture, age, gender, and background. Whether it arrives through the painful end of a romantic relationship, the devastating loss of a loved one, the sting of betrayal by someone we trusted completely, the collapse of a long-cherished dream, or even the quiet grief of watching time steal moments we can never reclaim, the pain cuts profoundly deep. It can feel as if the very foundation of your world has crumbled. Nights blur into days. Simple tasks feel monumental. Joy seems like a distant memory, reserved for others. But today we will not merely talk about surviving this pain. We will explore how to transform it. We will draw deeply from the enlightened teachings of the Buddha and discover practical, soul-nourishing ways his insights can mend even the most broken heart, turning wounds into wisdom and suffering into awakening. This is not empty positivity or spiritual bypassing. This is the raw, honest path walked by millions before us, a path that leads from darkness to light, from contraction to expansion, from despair to a deeper, more resilient love. Let us begin with the first noble truth, which the Buddha taught with unflinching honesty in his very first sermon after enlightenment. There is suffering, dukkha. Life, in its very nature, includes pain, loss, illness, aging, separation from what we love, association with what we dislike, and the perpetual disappointment of not getting what we desperately want. Right now, as you read or listen to these words, many of you are nodding because you know this truth in the depths of your being. Your chest feels heavy, as if an invisible weight presses down. Tears arrive without warning, at a song, a scent, a familiar place. You replay old conversations in your mind, torturing yourself with, "What if I had said this?" Or, "Why did they leave?" Or the most piercing question of all, "Why me?" You might feel abandoned, unlovable, or convinced that this pain defines your entire future. Hear this clearly and let it sink in. The Buddha did not proclaim the truth of suffering to depress us or make us pessimistic. He declared it to liberate us. By courageously acknowledging suffering instead of denying, suppressing, or numbing it with distractions, we stop the exhausting fight against reality. We cease pretending we're fine when our soul is screaming. We grant ourselves full permission to feel the grief, the anger, the emptiness, and the confusion. And paradoxically, in allowing ourselves to feel without resistance, the first cracks of healing begin to appear. So, right now, wherever you are, whether curled up alone in your room with tears on your pillow, sitting in a quiet corner at work, or sharing this moment with friends, pause and say silently or aloud to yourself, "This pain is real and it is okay. I am allowed to feel this." Breathe into the sensation. Place one hand gently on your heart. Do not fight the tightness in your throat or the ache in your chest. Feel it fully. That courageous act of acknowledgement is the first step toward freedom. The Buddha himself sat with immense suffering, hunger, temptation, doubt under the Bodhi tree. He did not run. He faced it. And so can you. Now let us move to the second noble truth. The cause of suffering is attachment, craving, and ignorance. The Buddha revealed with crystal clarity that while pain is inevitable, suffering is optional, and it arises primarily from our clinging. Think deeply about your own experience. The love you shared was beautiful, tender, and real. But when it evolved in your mind into, "I cannot live without this person," "My entire happiness depends on their presence," or "This relationship must last forever to prove my worth," that very clinging transformed joy into torment. We grasp desperately at people, at idealized futures, at versions of ourselves tied to the relationship, as if any of it were permanent. Yet the Buddha taught one of the most liberating truths: anicca, impermanence. Everything changes. The seasons cycle without fail. Our bodies grow older each day. Mountains erode over millennia. Rivers carve new paths. Relationships, no matter how intense, transform or end. Your heartbreak feels eternal in this moment, like an endless night, but it too is impermanent. This storm will pass. The tighter you squeeze the fist of attachment, the more pain you create, like trying to hold sand or water in your palm. The harder the grip, the faster everything slips away. Consider this extended metaphor. Imagine your heart as a vast, beautiful garden. Right now it may appear trampled by the storms of loss. Flowers crushed, soil turned to mud, paths overgrown with weeds of regret and self-doubt. Instead of desperately trying to glue every broken petal back together or raging at the storm, what if you gently cleared the dead leaves, pulled the choking weeds, watered the hidden seeds with kindness, and allowed space for new growth? This is the practice of non-attachment. It does not mean forgetting the love, erasing cherished memories, or becoming cold and indifferent. It means releasing the desperate demand that temporary things remain permanent. A beautiful teaching often attributed to Buddhist wisdom says, "If it comes, let it. If it goes, let it." Peace arises precisely when we stop insisting that life conform to our scripted expectations. You can honor the love that was, feel gratitude for the lessons and growth it brought, and still release the need for it to continue in the exact form you once imagined. This letting go creates space for new connections, new dreams, new versions of yourself that are wiser, more compassionate, and more authentic. The Buddha offered not just diagnosis, but powerful remedies. Among the most transformative is Metta, loving kindness meditation. In the aftermath of heartbreak, we often turn against ourselves with waves of self-blame, harsh criticism, or feelings of worthlessness. I wasn't enough. I should have known better. No one will ever love me again. These thoughts are like additional daggers to an already wounded heart. Counter them with metta. Begin with yourself. Sit comfortably, close your eyes if it feels safe, and softly repeat these phrases, directing them inward as you would to a dear, hurting friend. May I be safe and protected from inner and outer harm. May I be happy and experience true contentment. May I be healthy in body and mind. May I live with ease, grace, and acceptance of what is. It might feel awkward, mechanical, or even insincere at first, especially when pain is raw. Do it anyway. Repeat this practice daily, morning and night for 5 to 15 minutes. Over time, it rewires your relationship with yourself. You become your own ally instead of your harshest critic. Gradually extend this loving kindness outward. Send it to loved ones who support you. Then, when ready, send it to the person who hurt you, not to condone their actions, but to free yourself from the chains of resentment. Finally, extend it to all beings who suffer as you do. This practice dissolves isolation and reveals our shared humanity. From Metta naturally flows Karuna, compassion. When you see your own suffering clearly, without judgment, compassion for others blooms effortlessly. Your pain becomes a bridge rather than a wall. You recognize that millions walk similar paths of loss every day. You are not uniquely cursed. You are participating in the grand, difficult curriculum of being human. This recognition brings profound comfort. You are held in the embrace of countless hearts that have known this ache and emerged stronger. Another jewel in the Buddha's treasury is mindfulness, sati, the practice of staying present. Heartbreak is a master at hijacking our attention. It drags us relentlessly into the past. What went wrong? How did I miss the signs? Or the anxious future. Will I ever love again? Will I always feel this empty? The present moment, however, is the only place where peace can be found. Develop a daily mindfulness practice. Sit quietly for even 10 minutes. Focus on your breath, the gentle rise and fall of your belly, the cool air entering your nostrils, the warmth as it leaves. When thoughts arise, and they will, observe them like clouds drifting across a vast sky. They come, they linger, they dissolve. You are not your thoughts, you are the sky itself, vast, open, unchanging, and capable of holding any weather. When painful emotions surge, meet them with mindful awareness. Feel the tightness in your chest, the heaviness in your limbs, the heat of anger or the emptiness of sorrow. Notice the sensations fully, but drop the accompanying story. Drop the narrative of "this means I'm broken forever" or "I'm unlovable." Just feel the raw energy. Breathe into it, let it move through you like a wave. In that spacious, non-reactive awareness, healing unfolds naturally. Emotions are not enemies, they are visitors bringing messages. Listen, learn, and let them pass. The Buddha also taught the complete path to the end of suffering, the Noble Eightfold Path, which serves as a practical guide for daily living, not just for monastics, but for anyone navigating life's challenges. It includes right understanding, seeing reality clearly, including impermanence and non-self, right intention, committing to kindness and letting go, right speech, speaking truthfully and compassionately, starting with yourself, right action, behaving with integrity, right livelihood, work that doesn't harm, right effort, diligently cultivating wholesome states, right mindfulness, the awareness we just discussed, and right concentration, developing focused meditation. You do not need to retreat to a monastery. Start small and consistent. Speak to yourself with the kindness you would offer a child. Act in ways that align with your values even when no one is watching. Put in the effort to meditate daily. These seemingly modest steps compound over weeks and months into profound inner transformation. They rebuild your inner world brick by brick. Let us go deeper into visualization, a powerful tool the Buddha encouraged through imagery and contemplation. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, picture the person you lost or the dream that shattered. See them happy, whole, and at peace, perhaps smiling, surrounded by light. Wish them genuine well-being. May you be happy, may you be free from suffering. Then gently, with love and without force, release them. Imagine opening your hands and letting a beautiful white bird fly free into the open sky. Feel the lightness in your arms. Sense your heart expanding, no longer contracted around the loss. This visualization is not denial or weakness. It is one of the greatest acts of strength and self-love. Forgiveness, when it arises, is not for the other person primarily. It is the ultimate gift you give your own heart, clearing space for new life to bloom. Heartbreak, though excruciating, reveals an incredible truth about human resilience. The same heart now breaking possesses the capacity to love more deeply, more wisely, and more freely in the future precisely because it has been opened. A broken heart is an open heart. An open heart can hold the whole world, its beauty and its pain, with greater empathy and grace. Many who have walked this path report post-traumatic growth, deeper appreciation for simple joys, clearer boundaries in relationships, stronger sense of self, renewed spiritual connection, and the ability to be present for others in their suffering. The lotus flower, a central symbol in Buddhism, grows from muddy waters yet rises pristine and beautiful toward the sun. Your pain is the mud. You are the lotus. Make a sacred commitment tonight. Commit to sitting with your pain instead of numbing it through endless scrolling, substances, or overwork. Commit to practicing loving kindness toward yourself daily. Commit to embracing impermanence as a friend rather than an enemy. Commit to living fully in this precious, fleeting present moment. Commit to small, consistent actions that nourish your body, mind, and spirit. Walks in nature, nourishing food, creative expression, connection with supportive people, and time in silence. Recall the Buddha's own journey. He did not attain enlightenment because life was easy or painless. He faced old age, sickness, death, and the depths of human craving and aversion directly. He sat under the Bodhi tree through storms of doubt, fear, and temptation and found the way through. You carry that same potential. Your heartbreak is not the end of your story. It is the crucible forging a wiser, more compassionate, more awakened chapter. You are stronger than your current feelings suggest. You are more lovable than the voice of doubt claims. And you are never, ever alone. Countless beings, past, present, and future, share this human journey. The Buddha's teachings, the support of friends, the beauty of nature, and the quiet wisdom within your own heart are all here for you. Take another deep breath. Place both hands on your heart. Feel it beating steadily, courageously, still capable of immense love and connection. Smile gently, even if through tears. Whisper to yourself, "This too shall pass. I am healing, I am growing, I am awakening. This too shall pass." And on the other side, you will emerge brighter, more radiant, like the lotus rising from the mud, beautiful, resilient, and reaching confidently for the light. Thank you for your courage in facing this pain. Thank you for being here, open and willing. Now go forth and heal, not by forgetting the past, but by integrating its lessons and growing beyond it. The path is before you. Walk it with grace, patience, and self-compassion. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. May you be free from suffering. And may your broken heart become the sacred doorway to your greatest awakening, deepest love, and most authentic life. Peace be with you all. Now, if you can, stand up. Take a slow, mindful walk outside. Look up at the vast sky. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Breathe in the fresh air. Remember, the darkest night always yields to dawn. Your dawn is coming. Believe it. Trust the process. Live it moment by moment. Become the light you seek.